Cet institut a été fondé en avril 1957.
This institution was built in 1957. We have 350 children in here.
De 3 à 20 ans et plus.
From 3 to 20 years old.
Allant de la maternelle
from kindergarten
à la 9e année fondamentale.
In high school.
Et chaque enfant sourd a la possibilité, tous ont la possibilité d'apprendre un métier.
Each one of these deaf children, they have the ability to learn and have an education.
Pour les filles, nous avons la coupe, la cuisine, la pâtisserie, broderie, enseignement ménager.
For the female, we have classes for cooking classes. We show them how to make clothes and other stuff.
Pour les garçons,
and for the males,
nous avons l'ébénisterie, mahogany, sculpture sur bois. On fait plat, on fait bol, autour ou bien à la main.
For the male, we teach them how to make bowl, how to make construction, and everything else that exists for their education.
Ils ont la coupe masculine aussi.
And we show them how to make clothes.
Tailleur. Ils ont un professeur de danse.
And then we teach him how to dance, how to make paint.
Peinture, dessin.
And how to make colorful.
Bricolage. Ils apprennent travail avec un morceau carton, un morceau bois.
Okay, we teach him how to make houses and how to make things with plywood. You know what I'm saying? Okay, how to make artist design.
C'est ça. C'était la ville nous
okay, they were back in the city in Port-au-Prince and we all Saint-Martin. The earthquake have damaged all the homes.
Et comme l'école là,
so the school bought this place, and then since the school bought it, they came over here instead. There are about 150 children that live in this place. They have about 350 children and students in this place, but they have 150 who live in this place. And there's about 6 of them who do not have a family. The rest, they have a family. But the other 150, every time school over, they go home. But there's 150 who stay here, who live there. The 350 children that live here, that go to school here, most of them do not pay for the school because they are poor children. The family don't have anything, any kind of money to pay for the school. So they live by Hope and by other organizations from the United States who are helping them out, who's paying for the school for them and sending money. That's how she and the rest of the staff take care of the 350 children that's in here. She want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for coming here to help you, for coming to see the children and giving help for them. And then they are thankful for what you guys have been doing.
Basically, we came in, we set up the table, we started registration, we had a person who signed for us because we are at the school for the deaf, the person who signed, and the nurse from the local area that came in and helped us with registration. That kind of eliminated the problem with the language barrier because she does speak the Creole and she could communicate better with them for us.
Today we were able to do some screening in Profium Floridas on a lot of the young people here at the School for the Deaf. One of the things that makes it a little challenging is that we don't really have the access to electricity. Now there's some things we can't do if we were going to be involved a little longer. We do have portable units which do provide for those, but those all require electricity. We didn't bring a generator with us on this particular trip, so we're kind of limited on some of the things we can do. What I did find predominantly is that most of the children are predominantly cavity free. They are in good oral hygiene, and they're not young people. Surprisingly enough, a lot were in their 20s. So obviously they've been here for a while. Based on their clothes, how clean they look, how the oral hygiene is in order, it appears that they do have sources of of income that makes them sort of out of the category of being totally impoverished. If you're in pain, the language factor is very interesting because when you're dealing with people who are deaf, you're not talking to them anyway. So we have now a twofold or a two-layer issue with language. One is that even if we were to sign, you have to sign in Creole. So that's different alphabet and that sort of thing. So luckily we were able to use the staff and our interpreters to be able to first get the message written in Creole. And then after the message is written in Creole, we have some of the staff members then sign it for them to make sure that they are aware of the message that we're trying to get them. For example, what my name is, what we're doing, if you have any pain, be sure to let me know. Also, in terms of instructions to do once you've had fluoride treatment, keep it in your mouth for a minute, don't rinse for 30 minutes. Things like that, the instructors were able to do the various signs that they could do based on the information we wrote on the board in Creole.
My function was just to assist the dentist, Dr. Paul, in setting up the table and getting ourselves started. The patient who signed, well, I'm new to it, so I understand them a little bit and was able to communicate with them a little bit. They were enthusiastic, they tried to find out each of us function and what we do.
My first priority was to help assist Dr. Watkins with all the dental work that he needed, like set up and sterilize. But more than anything else, I thought that the kids would need more attention and love more than just medical or dental work. So I thought giving them a smiley face, give them a little smile and get them at ease and comfortable. So I think a lot of them liked it, and then they choose their color. And also I made some bags in North Carolina with some of the kids I'm working with, in junior youth I'm working with, and they want to do some services, so they helped me to bag all the bags I had, like with toothpaste, toothbrush, paper, crayons, some gum, some candy, and some stickers also in the bag. So hopefully to cheer them up later on.
Sister Rosa, who is certainly in charge of the well-being of the children, had a very good point with regard to more involved invasive procedures. Typically, when we, in these kinds of missions, if we see work that we can correct right away, such as extraction of non-restorable teeth, then we usually do that so that we can take care of that issue. We ran across a few cases where the young people were indicating pain. That's something that we're planning to treat that accordingly. However, Sister Rosa intervened, indicating that she really didn't want to take the responsibility at that time of day to have the children undergo a procedure that may require that they have medication and that sort of thing. So we respected that. Also, it was getting close to lunchtime, and she has to deal with their the fact they have to eat as well. The consent from the parents is important because parents are going to be a little upset if they send their child to school and he comes back with bloody gauze and a tooth missing. So I can respect that. I think it's a great opportunity to help these kids. They're certainly very polite. They're not that young, as we've seen them as old as 23 years old. Certainly, it's fortunate for us to be able to come in and actually see as many of the children as we were able to see, of the young people.
It went very smooth, I should say.
I'm just feel fortunate and really lucky to be here, to be at service.